Hey guys, it's Michael. I have a very important update for you on the stimulus check and second stimulus package. In today's video, we're going to go over how yesterday the IRS announced that the deadline to claim a $500 stimulus check has been extended through September 30th. So make sure you stick around to see if you are eligible to receive it and so you know how to apply. Then we're going to get into what chief economist at Moody's Analytics said about the second stimulus package and how he's urging Congress to pass more, because he said if we don't pass more, there will be severe negative impacts on the economy moving forward. And then finally, we're going to get into what President Trump said yesterday in a White House news conference about rental assistance, and we'll go over data from the U.S. Census Bureau Household Pulse survey about rental assistance moving forward. But before we get started, it would really mean a lot to me if you could like the video down below and subscribe to my channel if you want to stay up to date on the second stimulus check, stimulus package, and other news updates. Also, don't forget, you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. Please be sure to let me know in the comments down below if you get the $1,400 stocks and what 2 free stocks you get. Also, you can get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app using the link down below as well. So, the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, has given Americans another chance to claim a $500 stimulus check that they may have missed out on as part of the first stimulus package. On Friday, the IRS announced that the deadline to claim a $500 per child stimulus payment, as authorized by the CARES Act, has been officially extended. The IRS is encouraging eligible recipients to use the IRS.gov Non-Filers tool starting August 15th, which is today, and they have until September 30th to receive the supplemental $500 payments. This $500 stimulus check is for those people who have dependents. If you have a dependent and you did not receive a $500 stimulus check, well then this is how you can go about receiving it. Many Social Security recipients and people on pensions may not have received the child credit, the $500 credit, because their income did not reach the threshold that would require them to file taxes. While they would have received the $1,200 stimulus check automatically, it is possible that people missed the May 5th deadline for non-filers to use the non-filers tool to make sure they get their $500 per dependent. I've been seeing a lot in the comments that many people did not receive this $500, so now you have until September 30th. Moving forward, anyone who misses the September 30th deadline won't be able to receive the money until next year in the form of a federal income tax credit. So make sure if you did not receive the $500, you go ahead and apply now. I'll include the links in the description down below. As of right now, in an attempt to circumvent Congress and to get more stimulus passed, Trump last Saturday signed a series of executive orders to extend certain virus economic relief measures, but they are unlikely to provide a meaningful boost moving forward. According to Mark Zandi, chief economist of Moody's Analytics, he said that taking a closer look at these 4 executive orders suggests that they will have at best a marginal economic benefit even if fully implemented into the economy. Zandi estimates that these orders could provide just over $400 billion for relief to the U.S. economy, but the U.S. economy needs a fiscal aid package costing at least $1.5 trillion to avoid falling back into a recession based on simulations from Moody's Analytics Macroeconomic Model. So based on what he is saying, that we need to pass more stimulus measures in order for us to prevent the economy from falling back into a recession. At the Friday White House news conference, President Trump said he was prepared to provide Americans with direct payments as well as rental assistance and money for small businesses, states, and local governments. He said, "I'm waiting for the Democrats to approve the next stimulus package, and this being an election year ultimately will help the chances of us seeing a next stimulus package." Right now, with elections coming up later in this year, many officials are up for re-election, and because of this, there is much more likely that we will see a second stimulus package passed, at least before that, because if it isn't passed, then all of these officials will be less likely to get re-voted into office in the next year. Moving on to renters' confidence and what President Trump said about rental assistance moving forward. So renters' confidence in their ability to make their next rent payment has declined since the early phase of the pandemic, according to a U.S. Census Bureau survey. According to Eric Dunn, who is the director of litigation at the National Housing Law Project, he said that simply extending a ban on evictions alone won't help millions of Americans get back on track financially. He says that a further eviction ban extension should be paired with considerable funds for rent relief in order to prevent a cycle of tenant non-payment that prevents landlords from paying their own debt or property taxes. He said it will just be an endless cycle if we don't pass more stimulus. He goes on to explain that we need to see the federal government provide significant funding for rent relief so that people who have fallen behind on their rent can apply for these funds and pay their landlords. While some states and cities have established rental relief funds, many have already had those funds exhausted by large applicant pools because many people are not able to pay their rent. So in his meeting yesterday, President Trump said he's ready to pass more stimulus. So what is holding us up right now are two things which I've gone over in previous videos before. The first is that the Democrats want to spend $2 trillion on the next stimulus package. They originally wanted to spend $3 trillion, but they said they would come down to $2 trillion if the Republicans come up to $2 trillion. And then on the other side of this right now, Republicans, they don't want to spend $1 trillion on state and local governments. They think that is too much money and they can't agree on the amount of funding for state and local governments. So right now there's differences on both sides of the aisle, but I'll make sure to keep you updated on what happens here with the second stimulus check and second stimulus package. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. Let me know which stocks you get and if you get the $1,400 stocks in the comments down below. Also get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.